So I haven't planned this video, I haven't thought about this video, but Mum had a good idea to film how I'm feeling right now, because I think it'll explain a lot and it's probably good, and it's good for everyone to know because... where do I start? Okay, right. Sorry, I'm not going to make much sense here. I'm going to go on tangents, so you're going to just have to bear with me a bit. So I know everybody knows me on TikTok and on here and on all sorts of my social media as a very positive person. And I am quite a positive person. I do try very hard to be a positive person because I don't want to go through life feeling awful. But I've struggled with anxiety and depression for most of my teenage years, and anxiety for most of my life. And a few years ago, I was diagnosed with depression and anxiety. I have a mixed anxiety disorder, and I used to have depression. And I got help, and I did a lot better, and now I'm doing a lot better. But I still have bad times, which is what I'm having right now. We're currently on day 9, everyone. We're on day 9 of bad times. Gotta laugh as I'm gonna start crying. And it's hard to describe, right? Because I am that happy, positive person you see in my diaries. And I do go out and do things. And I've got so many good things in my life. Like, I do not have a hard life. I can tell you that now. I am very, very, very privileged, and I'm so grateful that I'm in the position I'm in, and I want to do everything I can to help people who aren't in my position. And I'm very, very aware that everything I have got going on is a first world problem, right? It's a first world problem, but mental health doesn't stop for people who are privileged. In some ways it just makes you feel more guilty, and this is not me trying to get self-pity and everyone to be like, oh, woe is me because I have a great life but I'm still sad. Like, that's not what I'm trying to say here. I'm trying to say that even I struggle with mental health problems, and I can be really happy, right? I am really happy, and generally in life I'm very happy. Like, I've got great stuff going on. I feel this is the best I've ever been, but I still have days where I can't function. Like, I, for the past 9 days, have pretty much been in bed the entire time, crying or complaining to Evan or watching YouTube or Netflix. Not because I feel like being lazy, because I'm not doing it because I'm being lazy. I'm doing it because I need something to stop my head from spinning like it always does. Constantly. I'm pretty tired of it. But it's okay, because I do manage it. I do manage it really, really well. And I've learned different coping mechanisms and stuff. And Mum's here, about to interrupt my filming. Nice of her to do that. Hi, Mum.
You filming?
Yeah. Thank you. I needed that.
Love you.
Love you too. She just comes in to give me some vegan snacks. Well, may as well crack them open while we're crying, right? Fair, I haven't eaten since this morning, so I deserve this. That's good. That's a good recipe. That's a good solution for tears. Oh, I feel better now. What was I saying? Yeah, I get overwhelmed. I get stressed very easily. And it feels like everything in my head is fuzzy, and like I've got so many things to do. It's like having a million tabs open at once, and every single one of them is a virus page, and every single one of them is telling me to download some sort of bad thing that I shouldn't download, and it's going to make my computer slow. And they're all going bing, 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 bing all the time, and I can't shut them up. And the only time I can shut them up is when I distract myself, but then I end up distracting myself so heavily that I lose touch with reality a little bit, and then suddenly it all hits me again. And oh, it's just a really fun cycle that I go through, like, all the time. And at the moment, I don't even know what it is. It might be hormonal, it might be mental health, it might be everything. I don't know what it is, but this is the reason that I can't always restock my Etsy every week, or I can't always get a YouTube video out every week, or I'm not very good at replying to DMs, or I'm not very good at keeping up to date with my fan art Sundays, because I just sometimes get so overwhelmed that I can't cope with everything. And it upsets me, because I want to be able to cope with a lot more. But that's not the point of this video. It's not me to complain about everything. The point is yeah, I am happy a lot of the time, and I do feel okay. And I go for like a good week, and on my good weeks I'm really good, and then my bad weeks I'm really bad, and I just have these highs and these lows, and I can't do anything when I'm in the lows. I do so much when I'm in the highs, and so everyone thinks it's all good and all chill. I can get everything done, and I can make more than I ever thought I could make, and I can get really creative and make videos and do all sorts of things and hang out with my friends and be social and talk to everyone and have a great time. And on the low weeks, I can't get out of bed, and I'm just distracted, and that's all I can do, and that's all I can cope with. But my point is, sorry, really struggling with thinking today in a low week. Also, this is so good. My point is that it's okay to feel like that. And if anyone else is going through anxiety and depression and stuff, or any sort of mental health problems or physical problems that may impact your mental health, anything at all like that, hormonal problems, I know I got problems with hormones, don't even get me started on my hormones, that it's okay to feel awful. And like my mum always says, which I struggle to remember, is to not be so hard on myself and stop putting myself under so much pressure, and to take the bad days as they come. That's what my mum always says to do. And she also brings me these brilliant Millionaire's crispy stackers from Asda, which are gluten-free, milk-free and egg-free. And I tell you what, if you haven't had these before, you should go and get some. They're actually lovely. They're so they're so good. Sorry, once again, not the point I was trying to make, but okay, the final point is, I have bad days, I have bad weeks at a time, I have good weeks at a time, I have highs and lows, and it's okay if you have highs and lows like me. It's okay if you're struggling. Stop being hard on yourself. Everything's going to be okay, and this is an accurate representation of me, who hasn't showered in over a day and wearing very dirty clothes. I look like a mess because I've been crying all day, and that's okay, because it's just okay. You know what? It doesn't need to be a big philosophical reason. It's okay because it's okay, right? Right. Self-care is really important, can I also point out. And self-care is different for everyone. For some people, that's having a face mask and a bath, which I enjoy. But other people, that's sitting down and playing their favourite game. I also enjoy Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, by the way, my favourite game. My happy game. For me, sometimes self-care is spending impulse money and booking a trip to Canada. But we don't need to talk about that. Don't do that. That's not self-care. Irresponsible money spending, not self-care. Everything's okay, alright? I'm saying that to you and to me. I'm gonna go maybe have a shower, and then maybe think about making some dinner if I can muster the energy, or even just making something simple, like a sandwich. And then I'm gonna get back into my bed with clean clothes on, at least. Put something funny on, probably Jenna Marbles or Game Grumps, because I love them both and they make me smile. And I'm not gonna be so hard on myself, and I'm gonna try again tomorrow. And you know what, if tomorrow I need to sit in bed and cry all day, that's what I'm gonna do. And then I'll try again on Wednesday, and I'll keep doing that until I get back to my high, and everything will be good. So yeah, I just wanted to say that. I hope you don't mind. I hope you're okay. And I'm gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. And as a side note, let's talk about all the good things that might be happening for me soon. One, I hope that in the next few months I can do some meet and greets out and about. Hopefully in some cities like Plymouth or Truro, starting locally for me. And hopefully one day, I'd like to be able to go all over the place. Oh, I've got a crumb in the air. Not only that, I've got some merch coming. That's going to be really exciting. So you'll be able to buy some cool Pursworld merch, like proper merch. So I'm going to like print, well, I'm not going to do it, but like it's going to be printed and stuff onto things. And like, that's mad. And you'll be able to get some of that. I'm going to keep making my Etsy. I'm having a good time being creative. I'm going to keep making videos. I've got loads of really good ideas. I've got so many ideas and plans. I just haven't got the energy or the mental space right now. Currently using up all my mental space with not being very happy. So I'm going to wait for that to go, and then we'll have like a good like 10 gigabytes of storage left. And like that's enough. We can work with that. And I've got so many cool things I'm going to do soon. And so many amazing plans. And so many holidays and fun things to do. And so many friends to see. And so I've got to focus on the good things. And not beat yourself up. Or myself up. Or ourselves up. Not going to beat ourselves up. Okay, I'm going to go because this is going to be really long for me to edit now. I'm going to finish this. So bye-bye.
Hello and welcome to Perrin from the Future. After I made this video, I just wanted to say that I'm a lot happier now, and I was having some bad days and I've kind of snapped out of it a little bit. And I just wanted to say that I made this video right after I had a bit of a breakdown, and that's why I look a bit of a mess and I'm a bit like, whoa. And by the end of it, I managed to kind of cheer myself up by just talking through it. And there's a lot of things that I didn't touch on because I kind of was like brain foggy. There's a lot of things I didn't touch on, but like I'd be happy to talk about my mental health more if people wanted to hear it, to make them feel less alone, or maybe help them understand how like some of my coping mechanisms and things, and what I do. So just let me know if that's anything you're interested in. And obviously there's a few things I didn't touch on in this video, like how my dysphoria, like being trans and stuff, is affecting my mental health, but blah 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 blah. That doesn't matter. I'm sorry, it's a bit different to what I usually do. Back to cheery next week if I can cope with that. If not, then we're gonna be fine.